Good morning everyone, and welcome to day 6 of this morning lift series where we start on the ground, we slowly rise up through energizing postures so that we end standing and ready for the day. So today we're going to start on our backs. Ooh. Feet relaxed on the ground, legs straight, arms straight, palms facing up. Taking a deep breath in, all the way into the belly. Breathing out. Contracting the belly, ribs sinking in. Breathing in all the way to the belly. Breathing out, contracting the belly, contracting the ribs. Breathing in. Hold the in-breath for 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. We'll do one more of those. Breathing all the way into the belly. Holding the in-breath for 3, 2, 1, and breathing out. Coming back to normal breath. Opening the eyes, lifting the knees up and taking hold of the knees, just circling into the hips, massaging the lower back. You have your legs apart, knees together, whatever feels good, whatever gets into those sore muscles that you might have, and the other direction. Planting the feet just below the sit bones so you can just about reach them with your middle fingers. Pushing into the heels, we're going to tuck the tailbone, rolling up one vertebra at a time into your bridge. Breathing at the top, firing up the posterior chain through the glutes, through the hamstrings. Pulling towards you with the heels. You really notice the hamstrings a little bit more. Breathing out, rolling back down. One more, breathing in, tucking the tailbone, rolling up. And as you roll down slowly, it's almost like placing one vertebra at a time down onto the back. Taking a deep breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to slowly peel the shoulders off the mat, the back, coming all the way up, slowly into a seated position. Placing the hands behind us, we're just going to windmill the legs. Windmill, windscreen wipers, doesn't matter. Taking the legs a little bit wider, windscreen wiper there. Slightly different stretch here. Coming up to seated. Tucking the left foot in. You're going to extend the right foot out on the diagonal. Placing the left hand behind us, we're going to sweep the right arm overhead into this lovely stretch at the front of the hip. Really pushing up, using your left glutes to really push yourself even further into that stretch. Coming back down, facing the right leg, breathing in, lifting the arms overhead, folding forwards. If you can only come to here, that's absolutely fine. If you can come a little bit further, walking the hands further forward. Coming back up and switching legs. Right foot in towards the left thigh, right hand behind us, sweeping up, coming up onto that right knee. Really pushing through the right glute and opening out through the front of the left hips. Calming back down. Deep breath in, sweeping the arms overhead. And breathing out, forward fold. Again, if you could just come to here, that's absolutely fine. One side might be tighter than the other. Folding forward over that left leg. Coming back up, switching legs so that your right leg is in front of the left. I'm going to do a slightly different forward fold, breathing in, reaching the arms forward and to the mat in front of you. You'll feel this a lot more on the outside of your glutes, outside of your hips. You can bring the elbows to the floor, you can do so, and just relax the head, keeping the neck nice and long. If you can only come to here, that's great, just as long as you feel the stretch. Coming back up, walking the hands, and swapping the feet over. Breathing in, arms overhead, sitting nice and tall, and breathing out, reaching the hands forward, and not just down. So if they're just down, you tend to roll. We really want to hinge from the hips here so that we can feel that stretch through the left glute, the left hip, perhaps the inner thigh as well. And if you can lower your elbows, go ahead and do so. We don't want to be shortening the neck here, not looking forward, looking down towards the mat, long in the neck. Lovely, walking the hands back up. We're going to come up into our first down dog of the day. Again, always keeping your knees nice and bent for that first one, focusing on the long straight line from your wrists through your shoulders all the way to the tip of your tailbone. And the intention is to get the heels lower to the ground. It doesn't matter too much if they don't quite reach, particularly in the morning when everyone's a bit more tight. Bringing the gaze between the hands, a big step forward with the right foot, lowering the left heel to the ground and windmilling the arms up into warrior two. We're going to stay here for a few breaths and really focus on the alignment in this posture. It's really lovely for opening the hips and finding strength in the glutes. So looking down at the right knee, making sure that it's not going beyond the ankle, because that's when we start to get pain in the knee. Focusing on the knee tracking, following the middle toe, so that it's not dropping in, it's not dropping out. Follow the middle toe, tucking the tailbone, and having a nice long line from your left hip to your left outer ankle. Shoulders back and down in a straight line. Gaze to the middle finger of the right hand. Breathing in, straighten the right leg. Gaze up, arms up. Breathing out, slowly sinking back down into that warrior two. Can you come in a little bit lower? Can you hold it a little bit longer? Having flexibility is important, but having that strength to hold in that flexibility is just as important to help us prevent injury. Breathing in, arms up, and breathing out once more. Coming up, turning the toes so that they're parallel with each other or slightly pointed in. We're going to breathe in, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Breathing out, hinge forward from the hips. Coming as far as is comfortable for you. If you can reach the hands to the mat, that's great. If not, it might help to grab a block here, just so that you've got some support in this stretch. Engage through the quads. We're not just dropping in here. One more breath here. Bringing the hands to the hips. On your next in-breath, engage through the core, coming up. Turning the left foot out to point to the front of the mat. Bending into the left leg, we're going to come into Warrior Two on the other side. Again, looking down at the knee. Is it dropping in? Is it following the line of the second toe? Shoulders back and down. A nice straight line from fingertip to fingertip. Coming up, breathe in. Straighten the front leg. Breathing out, lowering back down. Can you sink even lower? Tucking the tailbone. One side's always a little bit tighter than the other. That's absolutely fine. Coming up, breathing in. Breathing out. Coming back. And can you come even lower into that? Warrior Two. Staying here, I'm actually just going to turn around so that it's easier to demo this next part. So again, coming to face both feet to the front, wiggle them in a little bit, heel toe in a little bit more, rolling the shoulders back and down. We're going to hinge again from the hips. See if we can touch the ground. Don't worry if not. I always think forward fold with the feet slightly further together just targets very slightly different muscles than if they are too far apart. Coming halfway up with a flat back, we're going to bend into the right knee, bringing the left foot off the ground, heel on the mat still, toes pointed up to the ceiling. We're going to either come onto high toes like this, or if it's available, dropping that heel down, coming into Skandasana. Bring the hands to the mat, swapping sides, right toes point towards the ceiling, left leg bends. And swapping sides. Keeping the hands on the ground as you switch sides. Just for added support, as it is early morning. We don't want to do ourselves an injury this time of day. Breathing in, switching sides, breathing out. And coming back to center into a forward fold, straight legs. Coming halfway up, hands to hips. Breathing out, hinging up, engaging the core, squeezing the glutes. Stepping the legs together and just shaking out the legs. Breathing in, arms overhead. Gonna lean over to the right. Drop the hips over to the left. Trying not to drop our chest forward, keeping that nice and open towards the ceiling. Coming up. Breathing in and breathing out over to the side. Coming up. And bringing the arms to the sides of the body. As always, I like to end these sessions with an intention setting for the day, finding some stillness, as we're not doing a laying down Shavasana, so we don't all go back to sleep. It's always good to find the stillness at the end of a session. So letting the eyes gently close, bringing the breath back to normal if it feels a bit faster. Noticing if the heart rate's picked up. Finding your balance on your feet, perhaps rocking side to side, forward to backwards. Don't fall over. Finding your center. Pulling up through the kneecaps. Squeezing the legs together as though there's an invisible block between them. Engaging through the core. Neutral with the hips, perhaps tucking the tailbone a little. If you're used to arching through the lower back. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down. Long through the back of the neck, lifting through the crown of the head. And setting your one-word intention for the day. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? How do you want to feel? My intention for the day is energy. Had a couple of tired days, so today I'm going to break that cycle and find the inner energy, the inner fire. Taking a deep breath in, arms overhead. Deep breath out, hands to heart center. One more breath in. Big breath out through the mouth. Thank you very much for joining me today. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, and have a great day. Thanks very much.